There is the Kleenex on the floor.
Oh, it must have fallen out of my pocket.
Why do you always have so many Kleenexes in your pocket?
It is just handy to have a few there.
You probably have 10 Kleenexes in there. Do you have 10 noses?
I use them for a lot of things. For makeup, for if I get something in my eye.
For in case you run out of toilet paper.
Oh, stop it.
Okay, are you ready?
Ready.
Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Hi, I'm Walter, and welcome to the Barbara and Walter show.
And I'm Barbara.
And you can sing the show beginning song.
Yeah, everybody, it's time to dance. It's time for the Barbara and Walter Kozakiewicz Kiva show.
Who were you talking to on the phone a while ago?
I was talking to Mrs. Shmelter. I was apologizing to her again about your performance yesterday.
What? I did nothing wrong.
Right. We go to their house for coffee and a nice visit. And you managed to ruin everything just by opening your mouth.
They should not have been spying on us.
They weren't spying on us. It was a baby monitor.
Well, it shouldn't have been on when there are visitors in the house.
They were babysitting their grandson, Walter. When the baby goes to sleep in the bedroom, that is when they turn on the monitor, so that they can hear when the baby wakes up.
They shouldn't have told us to look at the baby when it was sleeping.
You should have not forgotten about the baby monitor.
How could the Shmelters hear us when we were whispering?
The monitors are very sensitive. You can hear everything through them. That is why the Shmelters heard you when you said that the baby was ugly.
That was a comment that was just to be shared between you and me.
Yeah, but it wasn't. The Shmelters heard it loud and clear. And then they heard the surprise sound that you made.
It was the cabbage rolls that you made for the supper the night before.
Yeah, right. First you say that the baby is ugly, and then you fart.
I had the gas. I had to fart. Do you think that it would have been better if I farted in the living room when we were having the coffee with the Shmelters?
It would have been better if you didn't fart at all.
I couldn't help it.
Then we walked back to the living room, and Mr. Shmelter said, "Nice fart, Walter." And you started laughing. And then you stopped laughing because you saw Mrs. Shmelter's face.
Yeah, it was because I realized that if she heard the fart, then she heard me say that the baby is ugly.
Yeah, I was so embarrassed.
But the baby was ugly, and they should not have been spying on us.
They weren't spying. It was a baby monitor.
Well, it is a good thing that I thought quickly so that we could leave right away.
All right. That was terrible.
What? I said that we had to go home because the coffee that Mrs. Shmelter made was giving me the diarrhea. That is why I farted.
You didn't have to say something so stupid, because I am pretty sure that the Shmelters were ready to kick us out anyway.
So is Mrs. Shmelter still mad?
I tried to tell her that you were just kidding, and that you knew that the baby monitor was on, and that you were just trying to be funny.
Did she believe you?
I don't know. But I told her that you felt so bad that you were going to go over to their house tomorrow, and that you are going to give foot massages to both Mr. Shmelter and Mrs. Shmelter.
What?
And you are going to wash both of their cars and clean their house.
Yeah, right.
Oh, you can actually start cleaning our house. And you can start with the bathroom mirror.
What are you talking about?
Every time I go into the bathroom after you use it, I see water droplets all over the mirror.
No, you don't. There are probably maybe 2 or 3 drops of water on the mirror.
Walter, it always looks like you took the garden hose and just sprayed the water all over the mirror.
I just wash my hands and sometimes put water on my face. I don't splash it around everywhere.
The inside of fish aquariums are drier than the mirror when you finish washing.
Well, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to stop washing my hands?
I have 2 small towels hanging by the mirror. Those towels are supposed to be used to clean water off of the mirror and from around the sink when you need to.
Oh, I was wondering what those towels are for. I was using them to dry between my toes after I shower.
Okay, I am not even going to ask why you use a different towel to dry between your toes.
That is what I was wondering. Why do you have 2 towels hanging there to dry between our toes? Then I figured out that one was for you and one was for me.
Right. Okay, from now on, use those towels to dry the mirror after you splash a tidal wave of water on it.
Yeah, sure.
Did you see that note that was left on our front door?
Yeah.
It is from City Hall. I told you that you would get in trouble.
What? We have the pothole in front of our house for almost a year, and I kept phoning the city to fix it, and they did nothing.
So you decided to fix it yourself?
Yeah, I got sick and tired of driving around it all the time. That pothole is so big that when I drive all the way around it, I waste half a tank of gas.
You can't go fixing potholes in the roads all by yourself. It has to be done properly, not the way you did it.
Well, I was making the point. If the city doesn't care, then I don't care what I filled the pothole with. I fixed it with what I had available to work with.
Kitty litter? Walter, you filled the hole with kitty litter.
Yeah. And it didn't cost any money, and I didn't waste the good kitty litter. It was used kitty litter.
You filled the pothole with kitty litter that Mruchka pooped in?
Yeah.
You are an idiot.
Think about it, Ba. By filling the pothole with kitty litter.
Used kitty litter?
Yeah. By filling the pothole with kitty litter, I fixed two problems. One, I fixed the pothole. And two, the cats in the neighborhood don't poop in people's gardens anymore. They poop in the pothole now.
The kitty litter is too soft. Cars will sink in it, and they won't be able to get out.
That is why I left the plastic pooper scooper next to the pothole. If the car gets stuck, they can use the pooper scooper to dig themselves out.
Very funny. Anyway, the city isn't laughing. What did they say in the note?
They said that I had to remove the kitty litter, and that if I don't, they will put me in prison for 20 years.
Well, I won't visit you.
Thank you, Ba. No, they said that they will give me a fine if I don't clean it up.
Well, you better clean it up.
Yeah. The important thing is that I got their attention, and they now know that I mean business, and that you don't mess with Walter Kozakiewicz Kiva.
Yeah, I am sure that is what they are saying about you at City Hall.
Yeah.
They are probably warning all of the stores to not sell any kitty litter to Walter Kozakiewicz Kiva.
Yeah, I am sure that they will be checking for ID.
I hope so. Did we get any messages this week?
Yeah, we did.
www.barbaraandwalter.com. And don't forget that you can send us a text. Just clip at the top of the notes for this show.
I have no idea what the hell that means. The first message is from Philip in Boyle, Ireland. Philip says, "Hi, Barbara and Walter. If you could teach your cat Mruchka to do one human thing, what would it be?"
Oh, I would like to teach her how to do the laundry. It would be nice if she knew how to load the washer and the dryer, and how to put all of the laundry away after it is all clean.
She would never be able to put all of the clothes away.
Why not?
Because if she washed our bed sheet, when she put it on the bed, she would crawl under it, like she always does, and she would fall asleep. She would never put the rest of the laundry away.
Then I will put the rest of the clothes away.
Maruchka would also put lots the holes in all of our clothes because of her claws.
So what human thing would you teach Maruchka to do?
I would teach Maruchka how to get a job and pay the bills.
And what kind of a job could Maruchka get?
Maybe she can work in a factory, or maybe she can drive the taxi.
Right. Maruchka can't put the laundry away, but she can drive a taxi.
Yeah, because she would not fall asleep when she is driving the taxi.
Of course not.
Thank you for the question, Philip.
The next question is from Patty in Pine Bluff, Arkansas. Patty asks, Dear Barbara and Walter, where would you absolutely hate living?
Where would I hate living?
Yeah.
I would hate living in a tree.
No, she means where would you hate living in the world? A country or a place or a certain climate. For me, I would hate living someplace where it is always cold or where their summers don't get very hot, like the North Pole or the South Pole.
I would also hate to live in the ground, like a badger or a vole.
I also wouldn't like to live in a place where it is hot all the time. I like living in a place that has 4 seasons.
Living with your mother would be terrible too.
Why would it be terrible to live with my mother?
Because she keeps the temperature in her apartment so hot. The only way to live in there is to wear the bathing suit all the time. I am pretty sure that hot water comes out of both taps in her apartment.
Yeah, right.
It is so hot in there that your mother probably farts just to get a little breeze.
Oh, stop it! Thank you for the question that Walter didn't understand, Patty.
Okay, go ahead and sing the show-ending song.
Yeah, sorry to leave, but this is the end of the Barbara and Walter Kozakiewicz Kiva show. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. I am going to go to the store to get some milk. Don't drink the milk in the fridge. It is expired.
I drank some this morning. It was fine.
Are you sure? The expiry date was 4 days ago.
Yeah, it tasted okay, and I didn't get the diarrhea.
Thank you for sharing that information, Walter.
Yeah, you are welcome.
Do you need anything else from the store?
Yeah, get me the chocolate bar.
What kind of chocolate bar?
Don't get the one with the peanuts in it.
Then which one do you want?
Get me the fluffy chocolate bar.
What is a fluffy chocolate bar?